Hello everybody, my name is Uhfgood and today's update is update number 44 I believe, and um, I'm of course building a 2D, let's do something here. I'm building a 2D adventure game and in 3D of course, and so right now what I'm doing is I'm just starting with some sort of basic test, um, some sort of basic little test level. I don't know all that much about sculpting and um, creating objects in Blender, but I know enough to do little basic things here. And whoa, okay. I forget how you're supposed to. No, it wasn't that. I forget how you're supposed to move in the viewport here. Yeah, let's just do that. Now, so the next thing, since I got the physics thing here, let's just show it again. See, let's go down and forward. That. So if you notice, it's right there, right on the surface. Okay, so what I am going to try to do now is I'm going to try to mess with the nav mesh. Now, I don't really know that much about a nav mesh, other than it's a place where it's a mesh that's created showing where objects can move. And since they got a lot of stuff built in the Armory already, what you can do is you create your scene and then you add the physics, and then you generate your nav mesh based on the scene, and then you can actually do a thing where you click on a portion on the floor and objects can move there. And if you know about adventure games, about 80 to 90% of it's walking around, navigating. So this is an easy way to do it, and it works pretty well. Here, let's do something here. There we go. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to hide the cube. Whoop. Actually, what was that? Disable selection in the viewport. Okay, I'm going to hide the cube, and I'm going to hide the camera for right now. Okay, so now we're just looking at the plane. Actually, let's go ahead and disable the cube too, just in case. I don't know if that matters any, if it's not visible, if you can accidentally select it. Actually, let's go ahead and hide this, and let's go ahead and disable that. And I might as well just go ahead and do that too. So now this is cool. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and create some objects, just basically some cubes. So let's do add a cube. And now the one thing that the little video that I watched said is that your things need to be in contact with the floor, like really in contact with it. So I am not going to freak out if if they are not, let's see, let's go to object. I'm not going to forget if it's through the floor a little bit, at least for right now. In fact, most objects are going to be invisible, 3D objects, because I'm going to attach or parent a plane to them, or an image plane essentially. So essentially parent a sprite to them. So it's not going to matter if they are in the floor a little bit. Although characters, I guess wouldn't be there anyways. But in other words, that shouldn't make a difference anyway. So just forget what I said. Okay, so location. Now we're going to lift that thing up to let's say 0.5 first. Let's see where that goes. Now it looks like 0.5 is still there. So if I say 1, then it will be totally, if I say 1, then it will be on top. Now, of course, it looks like it's in contact there, but I want to make sure that I'm sure. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, instead of that, I'm going to make it 0.95. So now it's just barely in there, and it's sunk in there. So now what I need to do is possibly make some barriers here. Actually, maybe I should make some walls here. Alright, so let's do something here. Let's I don't know what, okay, copy, duplicate. So let's duplicate objects, and let's kind of put that guy over here, just like that. And then let's that's all fine where it's at, but I'm going to actually, let's do something here. Let's move the sucker. See, if you notice, it's doing it at the origin, or at the where the cursor is. So this cube. Okay, so let's actually rename this cube here to left wall. That. And let's location should be 0.95. That. And of course X should be, let's see here. Wait a minute. X and Y. That's X. X can be 0. And Y can be -10. No. I forget how far we made the plane here. So let's select the plane for a sec. It's scaled by 10. Okay. That's kind of an interesting thought here, because if I, oh right, because everything is from the center, at least, because I haven't changed the origin, right? So let's go back to left wall here, and what happens if I say -11 first? Okay, that's right next to it, because it's 1 unit, right? So let's do this negative 10.95. That way we have it just in the border here. And then let's scale. Let's scale the Y here. Let's make that 0.10. That. And actually, we can move that in because now if I do negative 11, or okay, not negative 11, negative 10, okay, that's halfway through, and let's move it up a little bit. Let's move it up by the 0.05. Let's see, 10.5. No, 0.5. And let's look at that. It's actually quite alright with me. Okay, what are we at? We're at we're almost at 12 here. So let's go ahead and increase the X size because the the X-axis is actually this red line here, and because really it's supposed to be the front, but we're at here the side actually, so which is quite fine right now. So let's go ahead and increase the X scale, and let's make that, what do? We make that 6. Now, the only thing here is let's see something here. Is this right to the line? It is right to the line. So let's actually give it a 0.05 here. So instead of saying it's going to be 6, it's actually going to be 6.05. Okay. I'm doing it in 0.05s here. And let's, oop. Now let's go ahead and duplicate that. And it didn't work out so well, but that's okay. So I am going to end it here, and I will see you next time.